Hey YouTube, what's happening? First video after being off for a few months actually. Moved from England to Spain, mainly due to the COVID and all that. But today I'm back and I want to speak to you guys about my new trading strategy and what I've mixed up. So in my last video, basically I was explaining how to make £1,000 a month by simply making £25 a day trading. I've actually changed that a little bit now. I'm doing more of a bi-weekly swing trade and focusing on placing larger trades less frequently. One of the main reasons being with the £25 a day, you have to be right all the time. And B, I've actually got less time to be trading. So this allows me to be able to do other stuff at the same time. I'll be sharing my screen with you guys now. What I've started doing is following good blue chip stocks that I really like, stocks that aren't really that risky, and basically being patient. So what's been key for me is playing for a 10% profit per trade. I started in my trading account with about £5,000. In the end, I ended up putting £6,500 of my own money. And with that, I'm now on about 9,000. So it's about 50% gain over the last 8-9 months, which considering I made quite a few mistakes on these early stages and in the first year, which is normal, so learning as you guys know, I'm pretty happy with. So basically what I did with my last couple trades and the way I've made £1,600 this past January is I've placed, again, large trades at the right time on good blue chip companies. The first one, as you can now see on my screen, was Beyond Meat. I actually like Beyond Meat. I've made good money off them before. I've spoken about them on previous videos. And what I was lucky to do with this one is basically I've got it on my watch list and I saw it dropped to a really interesting previous support line, which is around the 120 mark. When it hit that, I believe in the company. I did my research and due diligence on them. And just based off the fact that I really truly believe in the company, I thought it was massively undervalued at 117, which is when I bought. Just below the support line, it popped down and I placed a £5,000 bet, bang, straight on, put that trade on. And within a few weeks, not even actually, within about 6 days, I think it went massively up to the 145 mark. So I made over 10% on that trade. I think it's about 13%. And that was done in a couple weeks on a company I truly believe in. And in my eyes with little risk, and I only had to get it right once. Unfortunately, as you can see here, I did sell before their PepsiCo trade, which is a bit annoying. But one thing I will say to everyone, if you are looking to do this long term and try and make a second income or even a main income off it, lock your profits. It's easy to go, oh, I should have held on, blah, blah, blah. But the reality is it could have easily have dropped back down and I'd have missed out on those massive gains. The second trade, which I also placed, was Facebook. Again, after the whole Trump impeachment, blah, 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 Facebook dropped massively. Again, completely undervalued. I actually got in around the 245 mark, somewhere down here, which was quite lucky. It was, as you can see, on that support line. And again, I just held out and I sold for about 13% profit. And again, that was two big trades that I managed to get a good percentage out of, made my monthly target from them, and the risk was minimal. My current portfolio, actually, I'm trying now not to hold many stocks other than after I've sold them, so I just like to lock in my profits. I'm kind of aiming for £1,000 a month still. That's my goal, and obviously as your balance builds up, then there's greater potential. I've staying away from the whole GameStop, AMC kind of thing. Yes, there's loads of money to be made, but as you can see, a lot of trading was halted. It is risky. I'm actually playing safe stocks, kind of no-brainer trades, and staying like that high reward, low risk kind of stock management. And that's basically what I've been doing now. I am currently stuck with Hillian Holdings. I'm not sure if anyone's heard of them. Got in with them. They're my bad trade from a fair few months ago, which I'm waiting for them to go back up. But as soon as they do, I'll be happy to go out with them and be able to use all my capital. Because at the moment, I'm actually only placing £4,500 trades, which is half of what my current balance is. Reason being, the rest is locked up in Hillian, and I'm waiting for that to go back up just because I don't want to sell at a loss, because I actually do like the company. But yeah, if you're looking at the new trading strategy that I'm working with, then definitely get on your watch list good companies. You could do it with Apple even. Just work off the bad news. For example, even Neo, everyone's going on about it. I love the stock. They've got an earnings report coming up end of this quarter, so keep an eye. If they miss the target, chances are there'll be an overreaction. They'll massively dip. Jump in there. It's a great company. It's good for $100, I'd say, by mid this year, and you can make a tidy profit. So yeah, look for good blue chip companies. That's my new advice. Again, do your own due diligence. This is just the way I trade. Wait till there's a massive overreaction or some really bad news, and then lump the money in. The stocks go down realistically at least once every week, quite drastically, or once every 2 weeks. So it's all about patience. That's the new way. Just be patient. Wait to get a good deal. Buy in with a good deal. Easy make a 10% profit. Otherwise, if you buy when it's not quite a good deal, chances are you might make 3-4%. But by waiting an extra day or two, you can get that 10% gain much easier. Yeah, that's basically where I'm sitting now. I'm playing around. I've got Mara at the moment, which is my next big trade. I bought in, again, a little too soon actually. It dropped 13%. I bought in then, which at the time I thought was a good deal. It dropped a little bit further. But I still think it's really good. The only issue with them is Robinhood's restricted them. So as soon as that kind of lifts, I imagine it'll skyrocket, and that will be my February trade, or at least half of February trade for £1,000. So yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be doing a few more. I'm going to release another video soon with my top tips, which will include, locking in profits, being a little bit more patient, stuff that I write down to make myself follow. But yeah, thanks for watching. Give us a like, a subscribe, comment below if you enjoyed the video. What ticker symbols are you guys looking at? What are your favourite stocks? I'd love to know. It's always good to find new little stocks to trade. And thanks for watching.